Before the Civil War, New Orleans was unique in all the world, more French than it was American. Races freely mixed, creating a new class known as Creoles, or free people of color. European men were especially enchanted by the exotic light-skinned women of this class, whose ancestors were the children of master and slave, Spanish and French.
Big night tonight.
Parties were thrown at the old Orleans ballroom, where the Europeans would select the young women, pledge support, raise families with them, yet never marry. One such liaison, that between Jean-Baptiste and Popcorn Dalille, produced a daughter whose dreams would change the old Orleans ballroom and her world forever.
Au revoir. Grandmama gave it to me to wear on my night. For luck. It brought me love. It will bring you the same.
Seeley,
Papa, Mama has to finish my hair.
I want you to show me those fancy new steps of yours. A reverse, lightly, as a bird suddenly flies. So, 1, 2.
I will fly like a bird, but I won't have a partner if my hair's a bird's nest.
Ma chérie. Chin up, chin up. You don't need to see. You must trust your partner.
Oh, I'd like to know where I'm going, Papa.
But then you should not waltz. It is the quadrille for you. Or the polka.
Bonsoir, Jean-Baptiste.
Bonsoir, chérie.
Henriette, late. On your sister's night.
She forgets everything else when she's in the classroom.
Forgive me, Seeley.
And will you forget next year, when it is your turn?
I certainly hope so. I might not be able to waltz by then anyway.
Oh, nonsense. Nonsense.
You must stop with your grand opinions. It will only upset her.
I'm not going to say another word about it. It was so dull without you on Sunday dinner. Maman didn't eat a thing.
Well, Henriette. Girl, Betsy, what is that wine I asked for?
Sorry, Mr. Jean.
Don't give me excuses, girl. Bring me some wine.
Papa, was I doing it so wrong?
Maybe you will be ready next year if you keep your chin up. Chin up, chin up.
I know you will have a wonderful time, ma chère. You look beautiful.
But you said you would attend with us.
I wish I could, but unfortunately, I have important business. Bonsoir, mademoiselle.
Bonsoir.
But, Papa,
Seeley, every man there will watch you dance and wish he were your partner. By the way, your bird's nest looks lovely.
A bientôt.
Bonsoir.
Yep.
Je vous présente Monsieur Samuel Dupré. Enchanté.
Your father has chosen well. Pray for her. Pray for love, Henriette.
Amelia, ego tipo patitio, in nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Amen. Maman, why isn't Papa here?
Obviously, the business of the plantation is taking longer than expected.
Well, he said he was going to be here.
Your papa has not stayed with me for 25 years because I insist that he be here or there.
Don't you care?
Questions. Henriette, always questions. Ask too many questions and you will drive your man away.
Marie is going to meet us at the boat. She's bringing school supplies, and Julie and I promised to be there.
You'll be very careful. It's dangerous there since the Americans came.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Now, start the bidding. Start bidding at 150, ladies and gentlemen. 150. Do I hear 150? Yes, sir. Thank you. 200. Anyone? 200. 200. 200. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. 250. Yes, sir. Thank you. 300. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 300. 325. 325. Do I hear 325? Yes.
Papa?
Were you addressing me?
No, sir. I thought I knew the gentleman you were talking to.
Did you now?
Henriette! Henriette! I thought I just saw my papa. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Here's the bread we wanted for Marie. Henriette. Be right there.
Would you like some?
Miss, let me do that for you.
No. No.
Miss, it ain't seemly.
In a city like this, the masters do nothing?
Oh, yes. Can't work no more.
Henriette.
Jock! Get over here!
Yes, sir.
Don't make me call you twice. Get over there and help Mrs. Morgan with her things.
Sorry, Mel. Let me get those for you.
What am I giving Marie now?
Oh, she won't go hungry tonight, Julie. Oh, there she is. Marie!
Oh, it's him. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind stopping?
Hold on, ma'am. I'm coming. Let's go now.
Apparently, I missed the Delta waters more than I knew. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So much trouble for such an old maid.
Miss, I'd do it again. It's kind of hot out here anyway.
Enough of that. It'll go to his head, and I'll get a week of sulking and slow service out of him.
Sir, he dove in to save a woman's life, while the rest of you stood by checking your wash fobs.
There are laws against sassing. Better learn that for your own good. Jock, clean yourself up. I don't want people thinking that we dress you like that.
Looks like Main Street in Sodom. How can you make me leave Charleston for this? Look at them, parading around.
Give it time, dear. Things are gonna change.
Well, is anyone else for a swim? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Gerard Gauthier. My parents have just taken up residence in a plantation up near Pontchartrain.
Enchanté. I'm Marie Allicott, and these are my good friends, Julie Godin and Henriette Dalille.
Welcome to New Orleans.
Would you do me the honor of allowing me to see you home?
We have our own carriage, but thank you.
Then at least I can carry your things.
Well.
The accent's not from the West Indies. I think he's from France.
You can always ask him at the ball next week.
I'm not going to the ball.
But it's been arranged.
Oh, I saw my father today. Of course, he didn't see me. I don't want that. Not for me, not for my children.
I expect you'll be telling your mother soon.
She'll understand.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you've imported books?
They're books. We're teachers at the parish school, and Marie's a missionary.
Oh, wonderful. These will be difficult to accomplish with dignity.
I'm sure you'll be able to manage somehow.
Oh, only with your steadfast belief and encourage my mademoiselle.
1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. That's it for today. Au revoir. Merci. Thank you. Au revoir. Au revoir. Merci. Au revoir. Au revoir. Merci. Take your seats. Simone.
I'm so glad we found your parish, Father Roussillon. The cathedral seemed, well, full of foreigners.
We're glad to find you, Mrs. Morgan, and to have your husband as a warden.
A catechism class for girls this late?
Très bien, Simone.
Slave children?
Mrs. Morgan, slaves are God's children, too.
We are allowed to teach them at night.
Henriette.
Bonsoir, Father.
Bonsoir.
This is our newest student, Simone. Her father will bring her to church on Sunday.
That's my Jacques' daughter.
I can read, Father.
Very good. Very good.
Teaching colors to read requires permission.
God is love. Repeat.
God is love!
Excellent!
Henriette, do you have their permission? You know it's illegal to teach slaves to read without their master's consent.
How can they learn the catechism unless they read it? How can they truly worship if they can't read the Bible?
Do the masters know, Henriette?
God knows.
Henriette, what is this I have heard? You are teaching slave children. Do you want to hurt your father? Do you realize he does business with their masters? And the sons of those masters will be attending your ball this week.
Maman, about the ball.
Do you want them laughing at you behind your back? Do you want them to wash their hands after they finish dancing with you? Henriette, I have asked you a question.
Papa?
You will not parade your heart for these white bastards to see.
Come on, Ree. She'll blame me if you're not ready.
I hate this. You know how much I do.
Ooh, Maman was right about the green.
You love him?
Who? Oh, Samuel? Yes. He has promised that we will be together until we're old and crotchety.
But you can't marry Seeley.
What difference does it make if he stays with me?
God means us to be married till death parts us. To walk across a square openly as man and wife. Otherwise, we're just being bought. It's like the...
Look, Ree, think before you speak.
What made you think things would be different with us?
Jean-Baptiste, you made a promise to me. Was I naive to believe in you?
And I've kept my word. I help you raise the girls. Cecilia is taken care of, and now Henriette is well placed too.
And me, Jean. Me!
I must produce legitimate heirs. You knew that. It is something I must do. You will be ravishing. Every man there will hunger after you. And they will envy your gentleman, Paul Cartier,
who has assured me he will provide you with the finest of everything.
Did he say for how long? And when I see you in the square tomorrow or the next day, will you see me?
You are my beloved children, and you always will be. Even if I can't see you again for a long time. I'm getting married.
And then you'll leave us. So this is the life you want for me, Maman? I will not go to the ball. I will not meet Paul Cartier.
And how do you intend to live if you don't go to the ball, my dear? How will we? If you have not understood things, your papa has just ended our lives.
Oh, Poupon, don't be so dramatic. You can keep the slave and lease her out. And the house of course, too, as I promised.
Well, at least we won't be begging in the square where you and your wife might see us.
Poupon.
Oh, Jean-Baptiste, if this is my house, get out. No. Not now. Cecilia, you fasten your sister's gown.
She's right. Let's go.
We will be late if we don't hurry.
There is no love here.
This is what we do. We have no choices.
Mademoiselle Henriette Dalille, je vous présente Monsieur Paul Cartier.
Je suis enchanté, mademoiselle. Shall we?
May I, mademoiselle?
Monsieur, you took me by surprise.
Was there any other way?
Monsieur Gautier, I have made previous arrangements for this one. But don't worry, there are plenty others to choose from. Shall we dance now?
I've always understood that a lady could choose her partner.
A lady? Monsieur, I am committed to a year's support. Retire.
I'm sure your friends used to believe that you were a gentleman.
Sir.
I'm sorry, maybe I do not understand the way of things in America. Yet.
So this is what's to come of my steadfast belief and encouragement, Gerard Gautier?
You saved me. If you had not taken my hand, I would have been committed to a duel at the Oaks. I am sure of it.
Some of the men that attend these balls are suspect in character. I suppose that's to be expected. You have nothing to say for yourself?
Forgive me. I only came here to look for you.
Henriette!
May I call on you sometime?
Don't look back. Be coy.
Good night.
What were you thinking tonight? You shamed me, Henriette.
Your life is not for me.
Oh. My life is not good enough for you. Not good enough for your father. Not good enough for you.
I have no say in this. I have no freedom.
You get out. You are his. You are just like him. You just get out. Get out, Henriette. Get out of my house.
Who's there? Henriette? Are you hurt?
I can't live the life I'm supposed to live. I can't pretend.
Then you mustn't.
Then I can never go home.
You are always welcome here. In God's house.
God's house?
Yes.
Everyone's house.
Go. For you. For you.
Thank you.
Oh, Marie will look at your leg over there.
Henriette, may I present Dr. Gerard Gautier?
I said I would pay a call.
You have already met?
Doctor.
I was. I gave it up.
Dr. Gautier is trained in the most advanced medical science, and he has come to help us set up the infirmary.
You were given the gift of healing and you gave it up? For what?
I'm sorry. I always ask too many questions.
In France, I shared a practice with my uncle, but my patients were so rich they could have hired God himself to cure them. They certainly did not need me.
But you couldn't give it up in your heart. So here you are, helping us.
If you will have me. This was your idea.
Well, now
But Father Roussillon tells me,
I just saw a place that would be safe for them. The people of the parish bring food, and Julie, Marie, and I serve it every day to them.
so that's where you have been. Here. Oh, I called at your cottage more than once. Your sister, Cecilia, is it? She would not give me any information, even when I assured her that my intentions were honorable.
She means well. I stay with Julie now.
I understand your mother is ill. Is there anything I can do?
There's nothing the medicine can cure.
I apologize. I do not mean to pry.
Miss Seeley? Miss Seeley! That's it. Mama went mad. She tried to hurt herself. I finally got her settled in bed. She was a wild thing. She's screaming and running. Amelia, bring her here. Oh, Mama, she's screaming and running. I don't want her. Go get Henriette. Mama, tell me.
We'll see you tomorrow, Memo. Yeah, I'll bring you some pears.
I would prefer if you waited a few days. She needs to settle in on her own.
Have you seen my little Sasha? Have you seen my little Sasha? They took her, you know.
Madame Dorsey, I'm sure these women know nothing about your little girl. Come now.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Ah, much better, huh? That was brave of you, Jason.
Mm-hmm. Here.
Yeah, all better now. Off you go. I took the liberty of speaking with your mother's doctor.
The night at the ball, I broke my mother's heart. I was too proud, too selfish. I couldn't see the pain of her life. I'll never forgive myself.
Henriette, she will be well taken care of. What happened?
Some white folk caught him reading, sir.
Reading?
They say there's a new law.
Every week they publish a new law in that journal. Of course, slaves are not allowed to read it.
Excuse me.
Imagine if you weren't here.
My class make me feel so ashamed.
My own class has slaves. People choose to be full of love or hate. It's not limited to class.
Well, it seems mine has chosen hate.
Well, he's in God's hands now.
You asked me how I could give up healing. It is answers like that. It is in God's hands. It is God's will. God knows. It is not good enough. I'm a doctor. I want to save lives.
Oh, so you believe you're the healer? That it's all up to you? That's pride, vanity.
Yet, you blame yourself for your mother's illness. You broke her heart. People do not die from broken hearts. Maybe that is your vanity.
All I know is that if the spirit breaks, so does the will. You've both seen that. You've also seen people fight to live and win. I believe that's the true mystery of God. No science can have the answer for that.
Touché. May I be so bold as to claim this tune as our own?
Are you asking me to dance here? Without a chaperone?
Yes. In Paris, couples stare into each other's eyes during the waltz.
I might get dizzy.
I'll be your center. Make me your steel point.
That is it. Oh. for luck. And if I am good, he will love me forever. Oh. I must get ready. My gown is lilac. It has just arrived from Paris.
See you tomorrow, Maman.
Today was a good day?
Yes, she was much better, thank you. Maybe we can take her home soon?
You should know. She told me that she didn't have a home.
It's ridiculous, of course she...
For now, you must be thankful for the good days.
Been sick of the stomach. Tired all the time. Master say she more trouble than she worth. Master having company. I supposed to be getting more whiskey. Instead, I'm here.
Where's your mother?
I don't know.
Simone. It is time to tell us.
It's nothing. Master say it was time to breed me.
You're 12 years old.
Breed you? Who he breed you with?
He come in the night. And he said, I'm a woman now.
No!
Jack, do not make it worse.
Master gonna free me so his baby can be free too. It's gonna be all right.
Same thing happened to her mother. And she wasn't all right.
Henriette. Henriette, where are you going?
To put a stop to this.
I think he's good for the money. He's always been good.
Oh, Miss Henriette.
May I speak to your master, please?
Well, he got company.
Tell him it's an urgent matter.
Well, what is it? Oh, you. One-feeding niggers at the church. You want scraps, you ought to go round the kitchen.
I've come about Simone.
Simone. I have a house full of guests.
I'm her catechism teacher. The Lord's Prayer, the Ten Commandments. I teach her that they apply to white people as well as black.
Are you sassing me?
Adultery is a sin.
What the devil are you talking about, standing at my front door preaching?
Does your wife know that your mistress is a 12-year-old child?
Simone's my slave, nothing more.
Simone is pregnant.
Frank, what's the matter? What's she doing here?
Just some highfalutin quadroon confused about where she's at. She's just leaving.
I was just leaving myself, Monsieur Morgan. I would be happy to see the young lady out.
Oh, you will, so you do know each other. How about that?
Madame Morgan, your hospitality was bewitching as always. Merci beaucoup. What is the matter with you? Are you mad?
Yes. Perhaps not as mad as Maman, but in my own small way, yes.
You
quite
dare
mad.
to challenge a man of my class!
Do you even care to know what he did?
Frank Morgan and his Americans are making a new Louisiana. They are the future, ma chère.
So you dine with them and you sell to them? You marry one of them and now you'll become one of them.
We must all survive, ma chère.
Maman waits to hear from you every day. May God help you. And your kind.
Henriette?
Allez.
Goodbye, Papa.
Oh. We've come for a visit.
Oh, my. How Amelia's grown.
She's finally fallen asleep. I'm going to put her down.
Oh, Henriette, please, you're my sister. This ridiculous law about covering or braiding your hair, it has no place amongst family.
I am not your family, Samuel.
Have I offended you in some way? I will take care of you as my family, I swear.
But you're not married to Cecilia.
You know, it's only that the law forbids it.
Have you presented my sister and your child to your parents?
My parents are in Europe. I'm not close to my family here. You know that.
Do they even know you have a daughter? Any of them?
I cannot change the way things are.
Please, Henriette. Is it just the way things are?
This Dr. Gerard, Cecilia tells me that...
He will not be taking care of me, either.
Oh, I wasn't asking that. I just thought perhaps he has introduced you to his parents. Oh, well, perhaps when the time comes.
I told Master, if he touch her again, he best kill me.
And leave Simone alone.
She going on and on about hope. Any white church selling hope is selling lies.
Jacques, come on, Sunday. God's ways are mysterious sometimes, but if you open your heart and pray, I believe
Pray?
you'll...
Pray? Pray for what? For things to get better? I did that already. I guess your God must be having a joke with me.
He has a right to his anger. Perhaps we can only heal his physical wounds.
I will not give up on him. Simone's way too important.
If I come on Sunday, will you sit with me?
Mr. Morgan and his wife would not approve.
And that would be fantastic.
What about you sit with me? Thought so.
Can I walk you on, Miss Dalille?
That would be fine. You willing to wait? Good night, sir.
Such beautiful hands. That do so much.
No.
But I want to be with you. To make my life with you.
We can't even sit together in church. And I won't be your mistress.
That is...
What was I thinking could come of this?
Henriette, listen. In front of all of these people, I ask you. Will you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
If it were only possible.
But it is. In France, we can be legally married.
France. But my mother, my sister, the church, my school...
We can work together, side by side. A man and his wife in France without this insanity.
I can't abandon my people.
But what about yourself?
What about your happiness?
Gerard, to be a wife, no, just to say that. Your wife. It's like a dream come true, but I can't. If it means I'm running away.
Do not say no just yet. I will wait. As long as you want. I will wait.
There's so many of them.
Must be the rain.
I must say, it's most encouraging.
We had 20 more today. Welcome them and they will come. We're also working on the free families.
Father, you stop bringing too many blacks in here. Collection plate's gonna get mighty bare, because no white folks will be feeling it.
All colors have worshipped here together for generations, sir.
Is that a fact? Well, maybe we better start having 2 services then, huh?
Miss Henriette!
Betsy?
Miss Henriette! You must come quick.
Lisa Seeley?
It's Mr. Samuel. There's been an accident.
Mr. Samuel's aunt's coming. Ma'am, the hearse is here. You have to leave.
We haven't even paid our respects.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have let you in the first place.
What? I'm the only family that he has. He hasn't even met his aunt.
Miss, please. You have to go.
Why? How can they do this? I'm his family.
Bishop Blanc. I represent the wardens of Father Rousseland's church. You aware of what's been going on these last few months? Because it just keeps getting worse, and all you do is nip at the edges.
Children, come. Come. Repeat. A, B, C.
Etienne, why are these lay workers wearing habits?
They donated their wardrobes to the needy and simply chose to dress in a uniform more practical for their work.
The wardens want to put a stop to all this work.
These women are bringing this parish to life. We must refuse.
I have. For now. But it's rumored Rome will denounce slavery. Our position is precarious with the Americans. They want the school closed. They want you out. And I see you've started an infirmary.
Many of those we helped return to Mass on Sunday. The church is filling up.
With abandoned slaves. What they're doing is so clearly God's work, and we may not be able to protect them.
Oh no, not this one, too. You can't give away your ball gown.
That one more than any other.
No, I'll keep it. You've been speaking with Betsy about freedom. You're giving away all your clothes. And next will be this cottage. And where will that leave me and my children?
There is no worry. God will care for us.
And Maman?
We'll pray for her.
Everything Samuel left to the children, our children, will be giving to his white family. Is that how God answers your prayers? After I have this baby, it would seem that I will have to attend a ball.
because I'll need to find someone to take care of us.
I hope I look as bewitching as you were when I wear green.
Are we taking all these, ma'am?
And this one too? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Miss Henry.
I came as soon as I heard.
It's bad, Miss.
She came too soon. Gonna die here in my arms, and that'll be the end of this. I give up on your God.
Papa, is she here?
Ask her.
I don't want none of this.
Baptize my baby before she died.
I can't baptize the child. I'll send for Father Roussillon.
But she might die before then. There won't be time.
Please, sister. Please.
Heavenly Father, bless this water with your spirit and make it holy. What name do you give this child?
Henriette.
Henriette, I baptize you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
She's safe now.
The baby has a chance to survive. You did the right thing.
There wasn't time to ask for permission, was there? Oh, what if my prayers don't work? No, it was right.
You changed the world for them tonight.
Oh, Gerard, I felt it. I felt it. I really did.
You changed the world for me. Do you know how much? You make me feel hope. You make me feel like I can make a difference. Henriette, will you come with me to meet my parents?
Yes.
And we can be together forever?
Yes.
Oh, vous êtes très belle.
Cecilia let me borrow her dress.
Hey, I'm going to love you. Allez! Here!
Get out of the way!
Pardon me?
Move! Man, I can't get my camera.
Any other people?
Have some paying customers.
Your people are so dedicated to making us feel inferior.
Is this our day then? You poking me with daggers, me hanging my head? If a man insults me, there is no question of what I would do. I would oil my pistols and meet him at Twin Oaks. I know how to be brave for that, but this... It is like walking in a fog. There are no boundaries. The look on their faces, I wanted to hide from it. Henriette, I do not know how to be brave for this. I love you. I'm sorry.
We'll both have to learn. I'll depend on you for strength in it.
Perhaps we should spend some time alone before we fight more ghosts.
Oh, but I put my dress on. I did my hair to meet your maman. She's expecting us for dinner.
Henriette, I am afraid.
You did tell them. And they...
They said they would treat you with kindness.
Pity.
Respect.
Respect for you. Their stomachs will turn at the sight of me, and then they'll wash their hands twice before I'm gone.
Cannot protect you from that.
I don't want to be protected. I want to be free of it. I'm sorry. You don't understand. You can't. Gerard, I do believe you love me. But you can't make me disappear into your world.
Henriette, please, no. Let me take you back.
Henriette? Didn't recognize you.
I used to hear the angels sing. I can't hear them anymore.
They're still here. I'll see you at the funeral.
What funeral?
You haven't heard then?
Heard what?
Simone hemorrhaged in the night. She never woke up. They found her baby sleeping peacefully beside her. I heard what you did, and I'm sure it gave her peace.
Is God so wrathful? Suffering on top of suffering, with no lesson, no reason. I don't understand, Father.
Bonjour, sister.
I've sought, I've prayed. I still do not understand.
Bonjour, sister.
Draw on your faith. We're not meant to grasp everything at once.
That answer does not satisfy me. I need to know why. I don't understand.
He called you sister.
They all do. Haven't you heard them?
You've touched them, and so you've become a sister of the Lord.
I didn't ask for it.
No. You say God hasn't helped the suffering, but He has. He gave them you.
But I can't.
Do you remember the night you came to Him? You were abandoned, and yet you knew where to come. You knew the solace it could bring others.
What does God want from me?
Come on, sister.
You cannot give me a second chance?
Let's begin at the beginning. Why were you at the ball that night?
I was there looking for you, Henriette.
To be your concubine?
No.
Gerard, I want to be able to believe you always.
Believe me.
Because every time I visit my mother and see how she was destroyed because she was loving a man from a different world...
I am not your father. I could not abandon you. If I have to choose between you and my world, my parents even, I choose you. We can have a real life in France. A real marriage. We can be happy.
Happy?
Yes, ma chère. I will protect you. People will look at us and shake their heads and wish that they'd married for love.
We will change the world.
You don't look very well.
Oh, I'm just tired.
Perhaps you should delay the departure.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. We'll be fine. You just enjoy whatever time you have together.
To be loved. To let yourself be loved. To be touched so deeply, Seeley. You told me, but how could I know?
You might as well take some of these dresses. They don't fit me anymore.
You have nothing to worry about. Gerard has promised to take care of you and Maman. He's gonna help you fight for your inheritance that Samuel wanted you to have.
Oh, you're so lucky. You must write to me the moment you set foot in Paris.
Right. You'll visit. We expect you at the wedding. Oh. Gerard's gonna complain about my rocks.
My books?
He's always... Seeley? Seeley?
Henriette, look what I have.
It's Cecilia. Her fever's very high. They say Creoles don't get it, but she got it.
There's an outbreak of yellow fever. It can affect anyone. My medical bag is here.
Gerard,
I know.
I'm sorry.
Me too. It would be nice to have a conversation between us where one of us does not have to say how sorry we are. Quinine solution is very effective in How is Celie?
The fever broke just an hour ago.
Oh, the quinine mixture, it was, I was trying something new.
The quinine had little to do with it.
But it was the medicine that saved her.
How many times have you given medicine to patients and lost them?
But without it?
Prayer saved her.
How can you believe that?
Because it's true.
Your sister is well. I do not care why. It does not matter why. This is wonderful, and we can begin to plan again. Henriette, do not turn your back on us. Not now.
I'm supposed to be here. My work is here.
But we can do even more in France. We can work openly, perhaps build a hospital, and you would not be accused of corrupting the slaves.
Because there are no slaves.
We can heal bodies and spirits.
I prayed for the answers, Gerard. I found out what God wants for me. God has been calling me for a long time, and I can't deny it. I feel God is working through me.
You said you wanted an ordinary life. A life with me.
I know. We can't have it.
And so now there is nothing for me. Here, we cannot even marry. What do you want from me?
Welcome.
Thank you, sister.
These women are not sisters. You must not call them that. You deceive this parish with those costumes.
Thank you, sister.
I'm sorry, but this time you'll have to stop wearing them.
Well, what am I to wear? I've given everything away.
Henriette.
Do you know what I see when I pray? I see the Virgin Mary, but her skin is brown. The slaves and the gens de couleur need to know that God is their God, too. And we can't just tell them. Color needs to be seen with their own eyes. God wants black faces working in his church.
Henriette, there are forces against you. Powerful people who can ruin everything we've accomplished. We need to go slow.
Are we intended to be frightened into submission? Marie? You're crying.
The bishop has just banished me from the parish.
Banished?
Yes. I'm being sent upriver to teach wealthy children on a plantation.
Apparently, the wardens have pointed out that it's become illegal for integrated groups to work together.
And you knew about this?
The bishop is forced to disband you.
So he's decided to play on the side of the masters.
They will also close the parish school since slave children are being taught in the same room as whites. I am next on their list.
This has got to stop.
As I see by your costume, obedience is not a virtue you put much store by.
Please, Your Excellence, just hear an idea. There's a house. My friends and I have just enough money to buy it. With donations, there's a building next door that we can fix up and turn into a mother house.
You mean to build your own church now? Complete? With a convent?
And we need you to bless the endeavor.
As there are no colored religious orders, I would be blessing only an act of your pride.
But you've seen their faces. Those hungry souls that worship in our church. You cannot say you are not moved.
Do you expect the Catholic Church of Louisiana to challenge the state? To start a fire that could sweep away what they've left of their freedom?
But the reward would be greater than the risk.
Even if I believed you should be nuns, it can take years to receive Rome's consideration, and then the answer could well be no. I cannot see how I can help you.
Perhaps you don't need to appear to be helping us.
This church serves a changing community.
Why, that sounds positively threatening.
I understand you have moved to block my appointment of Father Roussillon to the cathedral. We will not continue to tolerate interference in church business.
I understand you filed a lawsuit against us. Rather extreme reaction. I thought you should know I also am connected with the courts down in the Delta, and I can assure you money will win out in the end.
And I can assure you the rape of a child is considered a sin, even in the Delta. There are no secrets in this parish.
What about baptizing a half-breed bastard child outside the church?
A warden of the church should be above reproach, especially one married to someone as pious as your wife. But, as I said, the church is here to serve the whole community. May I suggest instead we let them build a place of their own?
The coloreds? They'll never do it.
But we must let them build it.
And if they fail on their own terms. Because if they don't, there's no telling what trouble they'll cause, Your Excellence.
Maman? You're so thin.
I thought you promised me that you would eat.
And you look like a nun. You should wear more color. Green. It goes so well with your eyes. Oh, how we danced at the ball. Your papa never danced with another woman after he waltzed with me.
It's hard to imagine this as a convent.
At this rate, it will take us years to raise enough money to fix it up.
We don't have years to waste. To be an effective order, we need a place to live, an infirmary properly equipped, a school. What about your house?
Sell my house?
Well, the cottage isn't mine to sell. Cecilia used it to raise a family.
My parents worked themselves to death to leave that place to me. Am I mad to consider giving all that up?
In the name of God. I think your parents would be proud to know their legacy is being used to serve the community. Julie, we need to sever all of our attachments.
And Gerard? Were you able to say goodbye so easily?
Goodbye?
I thought you knew. He's going back to France, Ree. Within a month.
Thank you.
For what?
For coming. I wasn't sure you would.
I've been offered a post at a hospital in Nice, a teaching hospital, quite experimental.
You'll make a wonderful teacher.
Henriette, why am I here?
My reason... Our church has run out of building funds.
Is that all I am to you?
No.
You might as well have stayed at the ball. I apologize. And that was uncalled for.
The truth is, I wanted to know whether you still...
Will. Always love you. My parents have cut me off for refusing to marry the suitable woman they have found. A year ago, I might have, but you changed me. So, now we both work for the poor. Alone. Apart.
Gerard, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Is that why God made us twin souls? So we could be so unhappy. Such beautiful eyes.
Henriette, it's official. The bishop says we can build the church if we can raise the funds.
Atollite portas, principes, vestras, et in famini porte aeternales, et introibit rex gloriae, exe crucis signum, fugiant phantasmata cuncta.
Is it not illegal for blacks to congregate?
Yes, it is.
Well, something will have to be done.
Our first service. Giving up my house was worth it. We may not be nuns as yet, but the bishop will have to, at the very least, recognize our dedication.
The bishop has arranged for you to study as novices at St. Michael's. He feels you need experience living in a religious community.
So the warden's got us out of their church, and the bishop...
He will petition the Vatican upon your completion. In the meantime, he has appointed me to your church.
He's a clever man. Our parish is very lucky to have you. I'm only disappointed we're suddenly so far from our goal.
Ree, remember Sister Martha when we were in school?
No cross, no crown?
We are going to see this through. Until the Pope himself invites us to Rome and says, "You must be Sister Julie. I have heard so much about you."
What are you doing?
Being a nun.
Ah, that sense of humor again. Do you see the chapel? I'd say it hasn't been clean this week.
No, we just finished.
I'll return to inspect it. After dinner.
Shall we just cut your tongue out and be over with it?
Julie, what are we supposed to learn here?
How to keep a convent spotless. We could be serving on the outside. Teaching. Scrub. 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 Scrub.
Would you like some help?
Reverend Mother.
Jesus washed the feet of his apostles.
The superior.
Oh, Reverend Mother. I'm sorry.
There's something with these flowers at night. It reminds me of my mother's perfume.
Does it make you sad?
When I was in office, I was too proud to admit my previous life still mattered for me. The more I pretended, the worse it felt.
I worry that conquering my own pride is impossible.
That's what the scrubbing is for, to help you sleep. Did you love someone? I thought so.
I tried to forget. I try to stop.
Why? Do you think because you're becoming a nun, you stop being a woman? You must bring all of yourself to service. It's your humanity which will give you compassion for those who most need to be saved. Good night, Shell.
Good night, Reverend Mother.
It's yellow fever. So many are sick. I'm sorry, but the infirmary is closed. Please, Father. The hospitals are full. They're even turning away white folks. Run to the St. Michael's convent. Tell Sister Henriette and Julie, tell them to come fast as they can run.
Sister Henriette. Hospital full. Don't turn us away. Master Morgan, he's sick bad with fever. He need tending.
Put him here on the table.
I will pay for a bed.
Mrs. Morgan, the beds are taken. Your money won't make a difference here. I can pay for anything you need. Your money can't even buy quinine. Only doctors can get it, and we don't have one here.
I'll take care of her. There are more coming, white and black.
Oh, look at this. We need a miracle.
Short of that, you must rest.
Marie! Henriette! Oh, Marie. Oh.
I heard what's been happening here while I was on the plantation.
Marie.
Quinine? Oh, my goodness. Who could have sent you this much quinine?
Oh, you doctor.
My dear Henriette, you know my wish is to give you so much more than mere medicine. Whenever you are in need, look to your heart, and I will be there. Love, Gerard.
Please help him.
I'm so cold. Can you forgive me?
I'll send for Father Russo.
I'm frightened. Sister, forgive me.
I will pray for your forgiveness, Mr. Morgan. You have to go now.
Yes.
Sister, help! Come on. We have to leave now. Everyone up, come on.
Is everybody out?
Julie!
Henriette!
Julie,
Julie, God help us.
Hurry! 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 Hurry!
Let it burn.
Yeah, let it burn.
Julie! You are my hope. You are my life. I love you, and I will die for you.
Sister Henriette!
Jack! Julie, look at the angel God has sent us.
Elliot. Rest. I'll help you. Sister Julie.
Sister Henriette, you need funds. Let me look and see what's in the coffers of the diocese.
Oh, thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you, my child. No, wait. Let it be. It will give everyone something to think about.
Sister, Master's wife freed us this morning.
She paid the fee for all of us, the entire household and the field slaves.
Oh, God bless her.
I always dreamt of this day. I figured my first day of freedom, I was gonna sleep till I wake up. Then I was gonna roll over and go back to sleep again. Instead, I got my life packed up, and I'm gonna be on a riverboat by sundown. And that feels mighty fine.
God bless you.
Goodbye, sister. And thank you for everything.
Henriette's community received a formal religious rule of life, adopted a habit, and pronounced their vows. They bought the old Orleans ballroom and converted it into a sanctuary for education and the needy. Today, they continue to service the poor, the sick, and the illiterate.